This is, you know, people are like, oh, who have you had on that you know, what's the celebrity? It's like, I'm so happy to have you two on because I love this show and I love homes. So this is as exciting for me as any celebrity I've ever had on because I think y'all are great on the show too. You have such great energy together.
Thank you very much. We have a ludicrously good time making it. I think you can tell watching it how stupidly silly fun it is.
We do. We have the best fun. We make the best show in the world.
Yeah, it really is.
The best job on TV.
I was very jealous. I was like, why didn't I think of that? And why can't I do that? Although, I don't know about the travel. Y'all go some crazy places and it's hard to get to.
Yeah, but we've seen the world and we've managed to sort of snoop around people's properties at the same time.
Exactly. You're invited to these. Okay, so, I mean, you've really been everywhere. So I'm wondering, because you're an architect.
I am.
Right? And you're just a TV personality that loves architecture and design.
I'm an actress, actually. And my next job is at the Royal Shakespeare Company. So I really do have the best of both worlds because I do acting on stage and television. And then, fortuitously, I'm a bit like you. I'm a bit of a serial doer-upper.
Yeah.
So I've done up 20 properties in the last 20 years.
I'm there with you.
I know. Well, I know you are. And of course, through my enthusiasm, I was introduced to Piers.
And we fell into it. We came here to LA about 3 years ago. We turned up the other side of the world and we looked at each other and we said, how are we going to make a show about houses? What are we going to do? We had no idea. We had no script. So we thought we better invent something. We had a crew of 10 people wanting to make 4 hours of telly. And we just started doing what we do, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great show. So basically, you travel the world, you go to the world's most extraordinary homes.
Travel is a big deal. So the travel bit is actually where we have most fun. On the road, hanging out, looking at things, and actually setting up an anticipation of arrival at a house.
Right. So when you go to these houses and you're invited and you get to spend the night in these houses, right? They give you the keys and leave you alone in their house.
Yeah, mad, aren't they?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite style of architecture?
That's a really interesting question. I am interested in really good architecture. I like architecture that challenges me and takes me out of my comfort zone. You know, I like to be tested by buildings. I don't like easy buildings.
And who do you like? Who currently?
Well, for me, it's really about how a property sits within its environment and how you feel to be there. So it's not just a lovely house, it's somewhere that has to make you feel wonderful.
That's the one in the desert. You love that one.
That's one of my mountain retreat. That's in Arizona.
Right.
And it is honestly one of the most beautiful houses, I think, in the world. It's made of mud, so the light as the sun... I'd never been in the desert before this, by the way. It was my first experience of the desert. It was so extraordinarily beautiful. As the light changes, the house changes colour. Also, the house is open on both sides, so the draft is carried through. There's no aircon or anything like that.
Right.
It just stays cool because of the way it's been built. So it's very beautiful,
So it invites the rattlesnakes into the house from the desert.
Yeah, quite literally.
I would worry about that, because it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it doesn't seem like...
We also, in that house, we said, why don't we do the things that we would normally do? Like, the producers wanted us to have dinner at a table, and I'm like, we wouldn't do that. We'd sit out in the desert, we'd cook something on the barbecue, we'd look at the sunset. Let's just be us.
And then snuggle up with the beasts.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, and then what is your favorite? That's her favorite house. What's yours, Piers?
I think any of them in India, which is in this series, this season that's about to air, that is airing now, actually, on Netflix.
So any in India. Who is your current favorite architect, though? Do you have one?
Who is my favourite current architect? It would have to be...
Not living, but like what we're kind of...
I think there's an Australian architect called Glenn Murcutt who builds houses that sit in the middle of wilderness, raised up on stilts. And I studied with him, and I'd say that he's still my favourite architect.
Really?
He gave me a roadmap for how to see buildings.
And you, Caroline?
He's mine.
Really?
Yeah, he's my favourite architect.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the only one I know.
I'm also your worst architect.
So I like all of the houses really for different reasons because I like different styles. The house that I thought was the setting that was the most beautiful was the one in Norway where they had to take a motorboat to the house.
Lindholm.
Oh, I mean, that house... To take a motorboat to your house,
that's what I said about the journey. So the anticipation of arrival there is fantastic.
Yeah.
And also in that one, you have to go outside to go to bed. So you go outside, back into the wilderness, into another bit of the house, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You shower outside, you do everything. So again, there was another house we stayed in.
I thought you liked the owner.
I really liked the owner. He was delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was fantastic looking.
So delicious.
I think he was the richest man in Norway.
He was the richest man in Norway, but that's not why I found him appealing, I have to say.
All right, so I'm really excited, and I know there's the India. There's 4 more right now, and I hope you keep doing more. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It's a fascinating show to see all these extraordinary homes that you'd never get a chance to see, much less go inside of them. So it's on Netflix. It's called The World's Most Extraordinary Homes, and they're available now. We'll be right back.